On God, bro, I really did not want to make this video. I didn't think I would have to, either, and I just didn't think I had enough to say to justify making a full review on this movie. But I saw it yesterday, and truth be told, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. This isn't so much of a review of Holmes and Watson as it is a warning. That warning being, no matter how morbidly curious you actually are, no matter how interested you are in watching a man's career die before your very eyes, do not see this movie. It is not worth it. Do not see it on a discount day. Do not watch it on an airplane. Do not illegally stream it. Do not watch it at a friend's house. Do not rent it. Do not give this movie a cent of your money or a second of your time. This is probably the most abysmal attempt at a movie I've ever fucking seen. And I don't say that lightly. I'm not trying to be angry to be funny. I'm not being angry video game nerd here. I'm not being nostalgia critic. I'm not being irate gamer, whatever you want. I'm speaking as someone who wasted a thankfully short period of time watching this movie. I can't believe what I fucking saw in this movie. I knew going into it, I had read the reviews on AV Club saying things like, at least this is in focus, and things like that, and I was like, fuck, how bad is this movie? And, pretty fucking bad, I have to say. So going into the movies, my girlfriend called me yesterday and she's like, let's go see a movie, and I was like, okay. So, she wanted to see Mary Poppins. I was like, I need to see Holmes and Watson. I need to. To justify the shit I have been telling people about it and everything, I feel like I need to see this movie. You don't feel that you need to justify your opinion on a movie like this. At least like this. Like, I encourage you to see other movies before sharing your opinion on them, but not this one. This one is exactly what it fucking looks like. Even worse. And I said to my girlfriend, I need to see Holmes and Watson, so she was like, okay, I guess. And at that point, we were kind of both morbidly curious, and we're like, wow, this movie's gonna be hilarious, like how bad it is. And so we went to the movie theater, and as we were getting our tickets, I said, are you excited to see this movie? This is probably going to be the worst movie you've ever seen. My girlfriend laughed, and the girl selling us the tickets says, yeah, we usually have around 2 or 3 people per screening who walk out 20 minutes in to get refunds. Like, just as a passing comment, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fucking great. I'm so excited for this movie. And if I had fucking known, I would have said, give me my money back right now. Because this movie isn't funny because it's bad. It's not... It has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. So we go in, and I posted on my Snapchat once we got in the theater the picture of my ticket, and I said, let it be known on the first day of 2018, I spent money to see Holmes and Watson. Get a message from Jordan's girlfriend, who gave us this lovely backdrop, by the way. Thank you, Sam, for this, the Teen Titans Go to the Movie poster. I'm sure Holmes and Watson will be joining it soon. But the difference being that I actually liked Teen Titans Go to the Movies. The thing is, she sent me that and she said, we've had about... She also works at the movie theater, I should probably say that. She says, we have people asking for refunds every screening and walking out early. And I said, that's crazy, you're the second person who told me that. Thanks for letting me know that, like, that's really funny. And then, midway through the movie, and I will admit, I went on my phone through the movie because fucking Holmes and Watson. It was boring, it wasn't funny, so I'm on my phone in the movie. Probably the worst possible thing I could do to a movie was go on my phone during it. Usually movies have my attention and I'm not on my phone. And this girl, who I know from school... By the way, my school is 4 hours away. There is absolutely no way that this girl who Snapchatted me this would have known either Jordan's girlfriend or the girl at the ticket booth. And she said, I work at a movie theater, and we've refunded about 25 people so far since this started playing. They all leave early. And I said, you're like the fourth person who has told me that. Can I please screenshot this for proof? And I'll put the proof on the Instagram. Yeah, this seems to be a running theme that people keep getting refunds for this movie. So if you're interested in seeing 20 minutes of a movie and then leaving, you could maybe see Holmes and Watson. There's probably a different movie that you'd probably find more value for that time in. But that's what I was, like, this is what I was hearing before I fucking finished the movie. And another funny thing I want to mention is the other day me, Mike, and Jovan were talking about this movie. And I said, wouldn't it be really funny, I kind of want this to be true. And after having seen the movie, I don't know if it is. But I said, wouldn't it be funny if there were no jokes in this movie? Like it was just a Sherlock Holmes movie, and it presented itself as a comedy despite the fact that there weren't actually any jokes in it. Nothing of substance. And I saw the movie. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, because the theater was full. Not full. There were people in the theater, which I was surprised about. I know 3 people left, because there were 3 other people in the row with me and my girlfriend, and they got up and left, and when we walked out of the theater, they were standing outside, and they asked me, is the movie over? And I said, yes, thank God, and that we all laughed. And I didn't want to leave. I feel like my girlfriend at one point, she didn't say this to me because she knew that I was excited to see this movie, because I was so excited to share my opinion on it once I saw it. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, I'm not happy that I have to do this, but she could tell that I wanted to stick it out. We sat through the entire thing of the credits. We sat through the entirety of the credits thinking maybe there would be something. Something to make fun of, at least. For fuck's sake. But no. So, I guess from here I could just tell you about the movie, aside from sharing the experience as a whole, other than the fact that I can't believe I fucking saw it. So, I did laugh at 2 things, exactly 2 things in this movie. One of them is literally the first shot of the movie. And the second is within the last 3 minutes. Between those 2 jokes that I laughed at, admittedly, there is an hour and probably 20 minutes of pure fucking garbage. There is an hour and 20 minutes of you watching Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly's careers die in real time. That's what this movie fucking felt like. It felt like a Will Ferrell snuff film. And so, I'll tell you those 2 jokes just so I'm going to spoil this movie on you so you see literally no reason to see this movie. The first shot is a quote, and it says something about those who see the truth that lies in the brain truly don't see the truth that lies in the heart or something. And then it credits the quote to Hannah Montana in Season 2, Episode 4. I laughed at that because it was kind of unexpected. I didn't think they would quote something like that. And then I realized that's not a real quote, so it kind of made it less funny. But it was a cheap laugh, I guess. You could have showed me, like, Will Ferrell getting punched in the nuts or something. I would have laughed as hard, which I don't think happened in the movie. I don't remember, truth be told. And then the movie starts with a scene where they do the old blindfold a little boy and trick him into thinking he's going to kiss a pretty girl, and then he kisses somebody's butt, which is from the fucking Canterbury Tale. Jeez, that never gets old. And so from there was, yeah, an hour and 20 minutes of not funny jokes and a plot that was the most uninspired basic Sherlock Holmes plot that you could think of, and Ralph Fiennes, God bless his soul, as Moriarty, and a really unfunny Steve Coogan cameo, and then Braun Strowman from WWE shows up, and then Hugh Laurie shows up as Mycroft Holmes. Without a British accent, too. I feel like I should add that. I thought that was strange. And, yeah, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly were awkward as shit through this entire fucking movie, as if they could tell it was bad, but were afraid to say anything because they didn't want to upset Ethan Coen or Adam McKay. Can't wait for that fucking Joker movie, Adam McKay. You really have fucking... I liked War Dogs, or what, I think that was the Jonah Hill and Miles Teller movie. I liked that movie, and to see your name in the credits of this was really fucking disappointing. I have to add that in. But, I'm getting off track. I just want to wrap this up because I can't fucking... Ugh. This is the last time I ever want to speak about this movie out loud. And I'm not being sarcastic, I'm not over-exaggerating any of this. This is the worst movie I've ever fucking seen. Other movies, other bad movies. Paul Blart Mall Cop is the one, I'm like, you gotta see this movie. It's great. It's fucking hilarious. And I love Paul Blart Mall Cop. Batman vs. Superman. Fucking hilarious. I could watch that again. I'm having trouble thinking of movies that I could even compare to, like, how bad this movie is. But that's because I don't think I've seen any. I don't want to call this the worst movie I've ever seen, but I can't think of anything that's worse. So, yeah, the movie plays out. There's this dumb fucking twist where it turns out that Sherlock and Watson's maid was framing Watson to be the killer, but actually she was James Moriarty's daughter. Ralph Fiennes definitely does not look old enough to have a daughter that old, which I thought was also weird, but whatever. And then there was, all of a sudden in the third act of the movie, the Titanic is part of the plot. So I'm like, oh, I bet they're going to make some jokes about how safe the Titanic is. And I didn't count, but I think they make like 14 fucking jokes about it. Like, wow, the ship looks so sturdy, but it's not going to sink. Ha ha ha. Like shit like that. The whole fucking rest of the movie is all Titanic jokes. And then, towards the end of the movie, they're showing people board the Titanic after they blow up fucking Moriarty's daughter. And I turn to my girlfriend, and I say, I bet there's going to be a cameo from someone in Titanic. If Leonardo DiCaprio is in this movie, I will give it a 1.5. It was Billy Zane. And they called him Billy Zane. They said, hey, look, it's Billy Zane. And he said, where's the bar? So, at least it's in focus, I guess. 0.5 out of 10 from me. Do not see Sherlock and fucking Holmes and Watson. Do not watch it on a plane. Do not illegally stream it. Do not dedicate a second of your time to this movie. I feel bad for having people dedicate 13 minutes of their life to fucking telling them about this movie. That's how big of a waste of time this is. That's what makes me angry about this movie. There's nothing to make fun of. It's just stupid. It's boring and bland, and I hope it was intended as a corporate cash grab for these two, and not that this wasn't some passion project, because honestly, if it was, I feel really bad for whoever was like, we need to get this script made. I'm rambling like a fucking drunk person because I don't know where my thoughts can go about this movie. There's so much I want to make fun of, but also I don't feel like I feel bad justifying this movie's fucking existence. So I'll leave it there. If you want more jokes about Holmes and Watson, I'll probably make a couple more memes, put them on the Instagram, which will be linked down below. Also, check out our Teespring store. Special thanks to Jordan's girlfriend for giving me this cool backdrop so now I can make videos while I'm home. I am home for Christmas break, so reviews and videos of that nature may be a little bit sluggish within the next couple of weeks until I'm back in school. But we do have the State of the Union podcast, which may or may not be uploaded already. If that's there, check it out in our channel. Check out all of our other videos. Smash that motherfucking like button. Hit that subscribe button for more reviews, commentary videos, podcasts, all that good shit. Jovan's got a new video coming soon on Bumblebee, which I also don't think he liked. I don't think he liked that movie either. But yeah, thanks for watching if you've stuck around this far. I'm sorry I'm like frothing at the mouth because of how angry I am at this movie. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, guys, and Gucci.